Yeah. For me, it seems that there's kind of like this contradiction, I guess, of network technologies becoming more and more, relevant in our lives so that we're more easily able to break past our direct territory or local spaces, that we can now connect with people and have relationships with others that are across the globe that we feel more connected to than like our neighbors. It's a bit of a tension, I think. I think you talked about it in one of the workshops, that there's almost like this divide between people kind of like highly educated, able to use the internet and connect with people through there, and then there are kind of like, we say, less educated blue collar workers who really want to.
I'd like to say something about that. Right? Yeah. So Christopher Lasch was the first to write about this in the 70s when he wrote Culture of Narcissism. And he was already noting that like there was a educated class that was really detaching itself more and more from working class concerns. Right. And neoliberalism, what else was it than that? Like basically sacrificing your national working class to get cheaper goods abroad. Right. And so this is where like some new sociologists talk about nowheres and somewheres, right? So somewheres are less educated and therefore are bound to their region. They cannot simply leave because they don't have a skill set to do so.
Or their skill set is just heavily territorially bound.
Yes. And then you have other people like us that, we can move around, and there's a crisis in Greece. Well, Greek people can work in Portugal and they can go to Berlin. And so, but here's the thing that, I think we can critique the crypto world is that it is some way it's a secession of the elites, right? So in Rome, ancient Rome, there was a secession of the plebs, and like 5 or 6 times the plebs actually left Rome to put pressure on the Senate because it wasn't taking into account their concerns. But we are doing the opposite. It's like the elite is leaving and is, we talk about deplorables and all of that. And so a lot of crypto libertarianism is kind of this idea, okay, we know the situation is bad, but we are going to use crypto to escape.